Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for stopping by today. I'd like to say a quick thank you to all of you for all of your support lately. I've had so many nice comments from you guys, lots of new subscribers, we're blowing past 60, we're well on our way to 100 already. I couldn't ask for more out of you guys, so thank you so much for all of the love and support and kind comments. So today's video is all about the 5 things you can do to get ready for the upcoming patch 8.1.5 this Tuesday, March 12th. So excited for this date. It's monumentous. We've been making videos on it. We've been talking about it. We've been waiting for over a year now. It is finally upon us, guys. I cannot wait. So please join me in going through these 5 things and let me know down below if there's anything you think that should be added to this list so other people can know how to prepare accordingly. First up, we want to be looking at your reputation grinds and your war campaign. I cannot stress this enough. This is one of the longest portions of unlocking Zandalari trolls and Kultiran humans, and if you haven't already started it, guys, unfortunately it's still going to take you a couple of weeks minimum to be able to grind the reputation. So I would highly suggest you take a look right now at the requirements on the screen. So first up, we're looking at the Zandalari Trolls. In order to unlock Zandalari Trolls, you have to complete the Allied Races Zandalari Troll Unlock Requirements achievements. So what you're looking at here is the Zandalari Empire. Earn exalted status with the Zandalari Empire. This is what takes the most time. There's only a limited amount of world quests you can do in a day, only a limited amount of events that will get you reputation, so make sure you're stacking everything properly. Get your contract in place. Make sure that when you're doing those world quests, you're earning that extra 10 reputation every single time. Next up, you're looking at Zandalar Forever. Complete the main storylines in Zuldazar, Nazmir, and Vol'dun. Finish the Bloodgate and Zandalar Forever scenarios. So this is one of the easier portions. You just have to beat the game, and now that or beat the expansion, sorry. And now that we're at a point where you're geared up, we're in the 400 roughly item level range, 380, 400, you can fly through these questing zones. So if you have a main and you haven't finished every zone, get out there and kick some ass and clear the zones. Next up for Zandalari is the Tides of Vengeance. Complete the Tides of Vengeance war campaign. Again, not the longest of the sections here, but the second longest by far. It does take a little bit of time. You can probably finish it in 1 to 2 days, just blasting through the quests. So get it done, guys, because this is going to take a while. And then on the Kultiran side, we're looking at a very similar requirement. Allied Races Kultiran unlock requirements require Proudmoore Admiralty. Same thing as the Zandalar side, earn exalted status with the Proudmoore Admiralty. So same thing, guys. It's going to take a while to rep this up. Get out there, start doing your world quests, start clearing the zones, get as much of that reputation as you can, as fast as you can. A Nation United completed the main storylines in Drustvar, Stormsong Valley, and Tiragard Sound. Same thing here, guys. Complete the storylines for the Alliance side. Get them done. I can't stress this enough. This stuff takes forever. So if you haven't started or you're halfway through, get your ass in gear and get moving. Last but not least, Tides of Vengeance war campaign. Same thing as the Horde side. Complete the war campaign all the way through. Finish all of the different activities and scenarios. And you're well on your way to unlocking these races. Next up, it's all about picking a class and sticking with it. If you're anything like me, you're probably an alt whore, you probably struggle to settle with one main, and when it comes down to the amount of time sink in this, unless you're one of those people like me that likes to make multiple new classes with the new race, you really want to try to settle down to one main spec you've been wanting to play or dying to try out with the new races. In my case, I'm struggling to choose between a Ret Paladin and an Elemental Shaman or Enhancement Shaman for Zandalari Troll. So you really want to make sure you knuckle down the exact class you want to play and then put together a leveling plan. You start out at level 20 as an allied race, which is a nice boost. That's going to save you the first couple of hours out of your time, but then from there you really need to have a plan in motion. Figure out where you want to quest first. Figure out which zones you want to go through. Now that they've condensed these zones, they make it a million times easier for you guys to catch up on alts. And now that there's been a massive reduction in experience points needed, you're able to get through the content a little bit faster, and if you're really on top of the ball, you might have your experience potions and any other kind of boost, speed boost, damage boost, enchantments. If you're into twinking, have all of that ready to rock and roll before you even start leveling. Okay, and third on the list, one of the most important points I can possibly make to you guys is upgrading your heirlooms. If you haven't done this or you only have so many of them, try to make sure all of the major heirloom pieces that give you experience boosts are boosted all the way to 120. Now this is going to cost you quite a hefty sum of gold, so personally I really only bring my heirlooms to the 100 to 110 range because I don't really mind questing from 100 to 110, not to mention that 90 to 100 there are methods of clearing all of the bonus objectives and clearing through those 10 levels in less than an hour or two. So there's a lot of little tricks that you can pick up, guys, especially if you go online and you start taking a look at leveling guides and things like that to speed up your process. But I highly suggest upgrading your heirlooms and making sure they're ready to go. But again, revert back to choice number 2. Make sure whatever heirlooms you're upgrading at least match 1 to 2 of your class choices because of the innate costs that come with it. Okay, the fourth thing that you can do before 8.1.5 is to choose better professions that will directly benefit you. Basically what I'm saying here is if you have an alt that gathers herbs and mines and things of that nature or skins, if this new main is going to be your character you're playing for a long time, try to choose professions that are directly going to benefit you in the long run. I know I'll probably be going along the lines of enchanting and alchemy because I have other alts that already collect mats for me. This is going to directly benefit this character in speeding up the process of getting items, getting enchantments, getting alchemy flasks, things that are going to boost my stats, things that are going to boost my speed. Those two professions alone are directly going to benefit my leveling process and my endgame process. Those are the thoughts I've been putting into what I'm going to do with my main, so maybe choose corresponding production professions to your other gathering professions. Also, if you have the chance, gather as many mats for those professions as you can before 8.1.5 releases. You might as well be ahead of the game and have everything already set to go so you don't really have to waste time gathering, then eventually switching those gathering professions for production. If you're already ahead of the game, you have your reputation and war campaign finished, you've got all your heirlooms and XP potions gathered, you have everything done up until this point, get your professions ready, guys. Get all of this in order so that on release day, you can just play, enjoy yourself, and not have to do any future thinking. And last but not least, number 5 on the list, and most important in my personal opinion, comment down below if you wish to join my new guild. I will be starting a guild today or tomorrow on Illidan on the Horde side for now, and maybe eventually we'll bleed over into Alliance, but I will be starting a guild, and if you guys comment down below if you'd like to join me, we will be doing dungeon content, PvP content. I would like to do the raids. I am not a mythic raider, so don't expect that out of me, but if people join and subscribers join and you want to put together certain content, I'm more than happy to oblige you. That being said, guys, I will be starting this guild ASAP, so anyone that wants to join in the fun, get into some of these videos when I do BGs and other content, I would love to have the family there. We're growing as fast as possible, guys. Again, thank you so much to all of you that have been joining the channel, subscribing, and leaving that support. I'm sure some of you would love to join, and I know some of you have already made comments about it. Okay guys, and that just about wraps up my 5 tips that I'm using myself to prepare for 8.1.5. I hope this video has helped you. If you're new to the game, definitely this should be an eye-opener for you. If you've already been a veteran of the game, most of this is common knowledge to you throughout the X-Packs, but I just wanted to give my take on how I'm preparing for the upcoming patch and the release of what I can only explain to be the most amazing new races. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this. I've made many videos on it. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Please do not forget to hit big thumbs up, subscribe. I would love to have you guys as part of this family, and we will be doing much more content in the future. Thank you guys again so much for your time, and we will see you again soon.